What's up, you guys? It's your boy F, and I'm the world's worst sniper on Call of Duty. I got a story for you today. Before I tell you my story, this is a Skid Row free-for-all gameplay. I was getting super mad because I kept getting 2 kills and then dying, and I was like 1 from my UAV, and I was like, just give me my UAV. But then I finally got it. So, yep, that's what's up with that. Anyways, I wanted to tell you about one of the times that I got sent down to the office. Ooh, bad boy, Benny boy. Now, okay, so I wasn't necessarily like a bad kid. I got good grades. Well, I mean, I got A's and B's and C's and D's. But I wasn't like a bad kid. I didn't get into a whole lot of trouble. I didn't do anything to get in a whole lot of trouble. I tried to stay clear of most of that. I didn't really I didn't want to get in trouble. It wasn't something that, some kids are like, oh, I got to get in trouble today, or I got to start something. I'm cool because I got sent down to the office. But I wasn't all like that. I was just like, I'll stay away. It's cool. I don't care. And I knew that if I ever got in trouble, my parents would kill me at home. So I really just didn't want to. Anyways, so this first time I got sent down to the office, I was in band actually, which is surprising. But we had this teacher, and this teacher, it wasn't that nobody liked her. I mean, nobody really liked her. I didn't have a problem with her until obviously, until this point. I didn't really have a problem with her, and I just people just didn't like her, and a lot of people this is when we were 13 or 14 years old, so we were just going through puberty, and a lot of people just liked her because she kind of had bigger boobs, I guess. And so when she was conducting, her boobs bounced, and everyone would just stare at her boobs because we're all guys like that. But anyways, but other than that, no one really liked her. And so we walk into class one day, it was a normal band day, and then some kid was talking, or he's being obnoxious, doing whatever the fuck he does, and he or my teacher just sends him down to the office, and we were like, oh, she's actually doing it, she's actually sending people down. And so we were like, okay, but then we just moved on, whatever, blah blah blah. And okay, so I play trombone, and trombone is an instrument where you don't have valves or anything, so you have to move a slide, and you have to move it in the right place to get the note out. Anyways, and to get the slide to move, you need a thing called slide oil, and you gotta put it on on the slide, and then work it in so it works, and so the slide slides. Otherwise, it gets really really hard to move, and you can't play very well or fast. So anyway, so I didn't have any, and I really needed some because I was playing on this trombone. This trombone was a piece of shit. Literally, I cannot describe how bad this trombone is. Actually, I can. When I was in marching band this year, I used that trombone because it was a piece of shit, and I didn't really care what happened to it. Anyways, during one of the pep band games, one of my friends, I wasn't at that pep band game, but one of my friends just used my trombone. I don't care because it's a piece of crap. But she got it out, and the end of the slide, this metal was so shitty and so old that it literally rusted through the whole entire thing, and the slide was just rusted in half. It just completely broke. That's how bad it was. Anyway, so I was playing on this trombone, and I didn't have any slide oil, so I leaned over to my neighbor, and I was like, hey, do you have... And then my band director yelled at me. She's like, Ben, go to the office. I was like, what? I was asking for slide oil, and she's like, I don't care what you were doing, go to the office. And I said, are you serious? And she said, yeah, go. And I was like, okay. I didn't even put my instrument away. I just got up, walked out, and went down to the office. And on the way there, I was like, oh shit, my mom's gonna kill me. Oh great, this is bad. Okay, keep it cool. So I get to the office, and a secretary was just like, hey, what you down here for? And I was like, my teacher sent me down here for talking, I guess, or something I don't remember what I said to her. But at this point, I was still shitting myself, I guess. And she was like, oh, okay. And the person that she had sent down earlier in the class period actually was not in there, so I just assumed that they were in the principal office or wherever they were going with them. but I waited for 5 minutes, and then they came back, and so I was like, oh, okay. And then this dean of students or whatever just started yelling at me. Like, before we even got into her office, she just started yelling and yelling. It was crazy. Like, I didn't even know. She's like, that's pretty much what it sounded like to me. But she said something about, how can you do this if somebody else is in the, or somebody else in your class just did the same thing, blah 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 blah. And she was just yelling. And then finally she calmed down. She's like, do you have anything to say? And I told her that I just needed the slide oil to play my instrument, blah blah blah. And then she was all cool about it. She's like, all right, no need to call your parents or anything, just don't do it again, be careful. And I was like, cool, whatever. Yep. And that was the first time I got sent down to the office. And like, it was weird. I just roamed around the hallway for the rest of the class and had my friend put my instrument away. I wasn't gonna go talk to the teacher again. I didn't want to, obviously. Anyways, so yeah, the video is way over. So if you guys liked it, go ahead, drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment. It's been real. Later.